This is our 1972 Mercedes 350 SL. So this video will cover a few different things. First off, there will be a very slow-paced walk-around of the car. Following that, I will show close-ups of each of the cosmetic blemishes on the car, and then there will be some interior clips and under-the-hood clips. So we purchased the car here locally about a month ago. We have since just been driving it around town. We cleaned up the exterior a little bit, but really, I've left it as is. As it sits, the car is a very nice driver. It runs and drives extremely well. You can hear it makes a little noise. There is a slight exhaust leak, but really, other than that, on the road, it feels really, really good. It stays cool, regardless of what you throw at it. It's got the 14-inch steelies on it, which we really like with the chrome hubs. I think it's the best look on these R107s. As it's a pre-impact bumper car, it has the smaller, much better looking bumpers. You'll see all the blemishes close up a little later in the video, but the trunk lid is by far and wide the worst part of the car. It's got a kind of a scaly look to it. Spider webbing in the paint is what we tend to call it. But the body is free of any dents or dings. Bumpers are in very nice shape. Tires are in good shape. They're not dry rotted. They still have tread left, but I'm not positive as to the date, so I would recommend replacing them sooner rather than later. We do have a couple of the missing trim pieces that will go with the car. We don't have them all and have not fitted them, obviously. The lights and signals are all functional. The black soft top is in nice shape. The removable hardtop is in very nice shape. So here are all the blemishes on the car. You can see the front bumper and the chrome is all very good, but then on the hood, there is quite a few chips, scratches, blemishes. Quite a few. So you'll see 6 or 7 on the hood there. Another one on the passenger front fender. Pretty ugly spot of bubbling along the headlight there on the passenger front fender. That and the trunk lid are going to be the most major spots on the car. Get down low, you can see a little bit of visible paint run. It was a respray. A couple little chips there you can see along the door. Broken taillight. And then you can see this trunk lid. Like I said, spider webbing. It's really just concentrated to the trunk lid. You can see the fender does not have it. Sorry, the quarter. Another chip there on the driver rear quarter. And then obviously there's the missing trim down there. Interior, quite good. Both the driver and passenger door are missing the kind of pocket thing on the bottom. We have one of them in the trunk. The dashboard has one crack in the middle, just to the right of the gauge cluster. But other than that, presents very well. The door panels are in pretty good shape though. The driver one has a little tear in it, but the passenger one's nice. No kicked open markings or anything. The center console piece is a little bit discolored, but then as you get forward to where the radio is and stuff, that all is very clean and looks good. The radio is functional, which really just adds to this car, just being a driver. It's not a show car, it's a 10-footer at best, but it runs and drives really well. It's a lot of fun to drive. Odometer is stuck at 112, as is very common with these 107s. Here's a good look at the seats in direct sunlight. Just some, minor cracking. The passenger one is worse than the driver one is. You can see there on the outer bolster, there's actually a chunk taken out of it. And yeah, carpet in the rear is nice and clean. The soft top was replaced a couple years ago and seldom used, so that's in extremely nice shape.